will show you how to compare the median price of care between two localities using the Ready Regions ECCE Supply and Demand Dashboard. Now, I want to note that it is not possible to directly compare two localities on the dashboard, although it does support comparing information across localities and regions. If you want to compare across a variety of data points or across a variety of geographies, recommend that you use this download file that will contain all of the dashboard data here. Now, the question we want to explore today is how do we understand differences in the median price of infant care in two localities? Specifically, I want to look at Danville and Roanoke. So the first thing I want to do is navigate to the Price of ECCE Services tab. You can see that this is displaying the median price of care based on data collected from sites participating in the Virginia Quality Birth to 5 system. And information here is displayed by classroom age. Mixed ages classrooms are for home-based providers, and all of the other information is from centers. So when you see the dashboards load, it's going to load for the state overall. Now, I said I wanted to compare Danville and Roanoke. So first I'm going to go and select Danville. First I uncheck all, and then I go down and I select Danville City. You'll notice here that when it reloads, I only see information for toddler classrooms. I don't see information on the price for infant classrooms. That is because information on the dashboard is suppressed if there are fewer than 10 observations in the sample. So what this tells me is that I can't get information on Danville, but the way I could get information on Danville is to make my sample a little bit larger by choosing another geography that's nearby. So in this case, I'm going to look at adding Pittsylvania County to Danville to get a more regionally or locally specific estimate. So once I include that, you can see that my sample of infant classrooms has gone up to 12. So I have enough information now to get estimates for the cost of care in the Danville region. You can see that cost of care, the median price for 1 year of infant care is $8,840. If I wanted to save that, I could do a download and download the screenshot, or I could write that down on a notepad. So one of the things that I also want to highlight here is that this dashboard shows the amount of income a family would need to make for that median cost of care to be considered affordable. So that price, $8,840, would require a minimum family income in Danville, the Danville area, of over $126,000. So I said we wanted to compare that to Roanoke. So the next thing we want to do is clear out the value from the localities, go back in, uncheck all, and then choose Roanoke City. Here we can see that we have 24 classrooms in our sample, and the median price of a year of infant services in Roanoke City is $17,420, with an affordability threshold of almost $250,000 in family income per year. So I mentioned before that it's possible to download this entire file and directly compare across the localities, but as you saw here, for some localities such as Danville and other smaller areas, for specific groups on the price of ECCE services, that information will not be available in that downloadable file. If you do need a specific, a more locally specific piece of information that's not in that file, come to the dashboard and create a custom geography to get the most locally specific data that you can to really look and compare across places.